Hey guys, so for today's video, I thought we could do a first impressions trying all new makeup. I don't know that this is necessarily new, but some of it's new and then some of it is new to me. This is all stuff that I hauled like a month ago, and I said I was gonna do this video, and I finally have the chance to sit down and do it. And surprisingly, I haven't used, okay, that's a lie. Hold on, let me rephrase. I haven't used 90% of it. It's taken every fiber of my being not to just dig in and play. But I was like, you know what? I want to do like a real raw first impressions. I love watching these videos and I like doing these videos. And I don't think I've done a first impressions video since like last October. I think I did one last fall. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into this video and begin, shall we? I use my Anastasia Dip Brow for my brows. I have a gel I'm gonna test from E.L.F. and then I just did my MAC paint pot just to, you know, keep this video going. But let me pick up my box. This box has been sitting patiently underneath my vanity waiting for me to just play with it. Like, what the hell has taken me so long? Life, that's what. I don't have any new eyeshadow palettes to play with, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use my Soft Glam to just kind of do like a basic eye, I guess. I guess I'll just chat with you guys. And I don't really have anything to talk about, but we will just talk, okay? I have this shadow from Dose of Colors. It's the Block Party. I think it's called, yeah, it's called Sky's the Limit. It's so pretty, so I'm gonna use this on my lid. Like, that is gorgeous. I'm just gonna go in with some basic transitions. I'm gonna keep it really simple because I'm actually just gonna do this video, take some pictures, and go work out. So, like, I don't need to look that great, you know? I mean, I never need to look great. So I'm just taking my Sigma E40 and I'm going in with Burnt Orange from the Soft Glam palette. I'm gonna use this as my transition shade. I just love Anastasia palettes. They're probably my favorite formula of shadows. Did you guys see the Norvina palette? I don't know if I'm gonna get it yet. I kind of want it just because I like to collect her palettes. I have officially run out of room for my eyeshadow palettes in my vanity. I even cleaned out a lot of my drawers and I officially have no more room for any of my palettes, so that's sad. I'm trying not to like really buy a lot of eyeshadow palettes. It's so hard because I just love makeup and I love eyeshadow palettes. If you guys don't know, my husband and I are saving for a house. We officially have no more room for anything. Like, we literally have room for nothing. And I really would love to just upgrade everything, especially when it comes to like makeup space and everything like that, but there's just like, there's no room. There's no room for anything. Even my vanity barely fits in our room, and that's just the reality of being a hoarder, I guess. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my Sigma E25. This is my smaller blending brush, and I'm actually gonna go in with a little bit of Rustic. Anyways, I kind of wanna buy the Norvina palette. I don't know if I am yet. It looks really, really pretty. I'd probably use it on clients more than I would use it on myself. And I'm just trying to be a good girl and not buy a lot of things. Like, I'm at the point where I'm like, if I absolutely know I'm gonna use it or it's just something I can't resist, I will go ahead and purchase it. There have been a lot of things that have come out where I'm like, oh my God, I have to have it. And then realistically, I'll sit down and think, do I really need it? Do I see myself using it a lot? And if the answer is no, I won't buy it. And it's so hard to resist, especially because I love to shop, especially for makeup. Like, that is just my favorite thing to shop for. I just love makeup so much, and that is definitely where my money goes. If I ever am going shopping or I'm ever buying anything, it's 99% of the time it's makeup, totally. So yeah, that's just like my one true love. Okay, I'm gonna take this brush from Morphe. This is the E17. I can't find my little detail brush. I think I forgot to grab it, but I'm gonna take this with Cypress Umber, and I'm just gonna take this and define the crease. I'm just doing this very lightly because I really want that shadow to stand out on the lid, so I'm not gonna do anything too crazy with the transition colors. Okay, I think that's good. So I'm just gonna go in with this now. This is the Dose of Colors Block Party Sky's the Limit. They came out with like 20 shadows, but I only got one because, again, I'm trying to be good. I wanted all of them, but I didn't get all of them. Plus that probably would have been like $400 and that is insane. I think I saw in Anna's video that she did on the Dose of Colors YouTube channel that she went in with her finger. So I'm just gonna do that. Press that on. Sometimes I feel like you just need to use a finger, you know? Man, that's really nice. I like that a lot. Okay, what can I use to highlight my brow bone? There's nothing in the Soft Glam palette that I really like. You know what? I have this highlighter from Kylie. Let's use this. This is like a champagne color. This looks super intense. The majority of palettes just don't have a really icy, intense brow bone highlight. I don't understand why. I just love that. I'm never happy with what's in the palettes. That is a little champagne for me. I don't think it's good for the brow bone. So I'm gonna take a little bit of tempura, and glistening, mix them together. Let's go right under here. I'm gonna move on to liner, and I just made the decision right now that this is going to be a dramatic look. We're gonna go for the drama. So I'm gonna take the Dose of Colors. This is their gel liner in the shade Shady. And I've been wanting to try this forever, but I haven't been wanting to open it yet because I still have like 3 gel liners. Actually, my Ink Glot one is probably expired. I need to throw that bitch away, but it's like still full and it works with Duraline because it kind of dried out. Well, if you guys have used the Ink Glot gel liner, you know how fast that bitch dries out. I haven't really been into a gel liner, which is so weird for me because I used to be obsessed with it. By the way, Charlie is literally, let me just show you what he's doing right now. Like, he is acting a fool. This is, yeah, you see my pajamas? This is legit. Charlie, look at the camera, babe. This is how I film every single time I film videos. He's sitting right here on my leg, and you guys don't know because he's so little, but yeah. Anyways, let's just go ahead and continue. So I'm gonna take the Morphe M432. I'm not gonna do a wing because I'm just not into a wing anymore. It's like a once in a while thing. By once in a while, I mean never. This is like really, really, really creamy, by the way. But I heard it's super creamy, but it dries super matte. That is a dark ass liner. Hopefully this doesn't smudge. If this doesn't smudge, this will be my new favorite gel liner of life. Man, this is so fucking creamy. Oh, bitch, this is fucking creamy. Oh my God, I just got chills. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to mascara. This is the Essence I Love Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara. I love this mascara so much. I don't know why I don't ever hear people talking about it. It makes your lashes look amazing. And I have been using this non-stop. I just do a light little coat because I like to go in after I have my lashes on and blend them together. I need to say this because I swear I feel so self-conscious about it. I just got my hair done, and if you guys are red or you've ever been red before, you know that that bitch stains like a motherfucker. So my scalp is red and my hairline is red because I just got my hair done. It's probably gonna look like this for like, until I wash my hair at least like the next 2 or 3 times. So just disregard that, okay? We're gonna move on to lashes, and I have the Lilly lashes here. These are in the style Mykonos. These are gorgina. I actually just used these for the first time the other night. I didn't even go anywhere. I was sitting at home in front of my vanity and I just decided to try them on. And man, I hate to say it because they're so expensive, but they are so pretty. I don't know if they're worth $30 because they are very expensive, but man, they're really pretty. I don't have anything like these in my collection at all. I'm just gonna go ahead and put them on off camera and I will be right back. Guys, I just got so fucking hot, so I turned on the fan and it's blasting. So if you guys can hear it, that's the fan. I'm so sorry if my hair is like flying or anything. I just couldn't take it. I had to turn on the fan. Okay, I forgot to film this part, but I went ahead and primed my face. I used the Laura Mercier Radiance Primer on the outer parts of my face, and then I used the Too Faced. This is the Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. I just used this on my T-zone. It smells so good. I have a love-hate relationship with super mattifying primers because sometimes they're too matte for me, so I'm interested to see how this one works out. So for foundation, I'm gonna take the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. This is a new bottle, but this is not a new product to me. This is in the shade Golden Beige, and I'm just gonna go ahead and use it because I used it in my haul. Actually, this is a little light for me, surprisingly. This is my tan shade. I got like extra tan these last few weeks. So I was actually going to mix a little bit of the Pro Matte with it. This is in the shade 107 in Fresh Beige. This foundation doesn't sit nicely on top of mattifying primers. I've tried it with several different mattifying primers and it just grabs. So I don't want to test it with this because I really want to give this primer a fair shot. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this alone, and if it's too light for me, it's okay because I ain't going nowhere with this makeup on. So it doesn't really matter, to be honest. And then to blend this out, I'm gonna go in with this E.L.F. sponge. I'm not sure if this is new either, but again, it's new to me, and it looks so much like the Real Technique sponge, and your girl loves an affordable sponge. This foundation usually blends to perfection on my skin. It's just kind of not looking the best. Like, it's just not sitting on my skin right. I know my skin likes this foundation because I've used it many times. I've gone through multiple bottles. I don't know if it's the Too Faced primer or if it's the sponge. I'm kind of thinking it's the sponge though, because down here it looks like garbage. I don't have the mattifying primer down here. I only put it in my T-zone, so I don't know. It looks like the foundation is grabbing to my skin, but this foundation isn't that matte, so it shouldn't be grabbing. It's just not blending. Like, this is actually one of my favorite foundations at the drugstore because of how beautifully it blends and how good it looks on the skin, but it's just, it looks bad. I think it's the sponge. I'm pretty sure it's the sponge. I'm gonna take a little bit of Tarte Shape Tape. This is a new color for me. This is the shade Light Medium Honey, and I've actually been using this with Light Sand. I like this because it's a little peachy. So I've been kind of correcting the very inner part of my eye, just right there, because it's a little too dark for me, well, for my liking as a concealer. So I've just been doing it right there. And then I go on hot and heavy with this next product, and this is the Catrice Camouflage Concealer. This is in the shade 020. This is the darkest shade that they have, which is just absurd to me. But I got this because of Miss Tarte from Glam Life Guru, and I love everything that she loves. So I finally found it. This shade is always sold out at Ulta, probably because it's the darkest shade that they have. And I love this concealer. I was actually using this for about 2 weeks before I filmed my haul video, and I'm obsessed with it. It looks so good on the skin, but Catrice, please, for the love of all that is holy, come out with more shades, because this is like a $5 concealer and it's absolutely amazing. It just looks so smooth. Oh my god, and it's so high coverage. Even the shitty sponge makes this look good. I am so obsessed with the concealer. Of course, the Tarte Shape Tape helps, but I'm telling you guys, if you can find your shade in that concealer, you definitely need to pick it up because it's so good. Here's the moment of truth. We're testing out a new powder. This is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Mattifying Loose Setting Powder infused with peach and sweet fig cream. Okay, I've heard this is supposed to be amazing, so I have very high expectations for this product. I'm really hoping I love it. If I don't love it, I'm honestly gonna be so disappointed. Please God, let this be good. It has this filter on it. I don't really like these filters. I always rip them off because I just don't have time for them. Now, usually what I like to do, and I've mentioned this before, is I usually like to set with a setting powder, whether it be a banana powder with a little bit of MAC Emphasize, or what I've been using lately is my Essence Brighten Up banana powder, and then I like to go in and bake on top of that. I feel like I just need to do that extra step. I usually don't like to bake by itself, but I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit with this little brush and set it. Oh wait, this is the wrong brush. No. Hold on, I can't set with that brush. I forgot. That brush doesn't work well for setting. I'm gonna take my E.L.F. brush. Oh my god, it does taste like peaches. How did that float all the way over here into my mouth? We're gonna go ahead and tap out the creases because I'm a creasy ass bitch. So far, so good. I feel like I look nice and bright, huh? I'm just gonna take this on the back of the sponge because I forgot my powder brush. Like, could I be any more unorganized? I heard this from somebody on YouTube. I wish I could remember, but I can't. That this is not the best powder to set your face with, but it looks really nice for baking the under eyes. But it's a mattifying powder, and I'm an oily gal. So I'm hoping that I like this for both baking and setting the face. On my forehead, it just looks like it's kind of catching. That could very well be the sponge, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and bake with this. Like, I have such high expectations of this powder. You guys have no idea. I'm expecting this to just be the best thing ever. And if it's not, I'm gonna be so disappointed. I usually don't go this heavy, but fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and bronze and contour. So this is what I've been doing probably since like the spring. I don't know, I'm just obsessed with doing this lately. I've been taking my butter bronzer, which I've gotta say, I truly am a complexion fiend. When it comes to makeup and testing new things, I love trying bronzers, I love trying blushes and highlighters, and you know, I like to try other things as well, but I have a soft spot for bronzers and blushes and things like that. I just really love to try those things. So I have a lot of bronzers. I have a fuck ton of bronzers actually, and just so many blushes. Like, my blush collection is absurd. I will never go through those blushes in a lifetime. Out of all the bronzers that I have, the one that I reach for the most is the butter bronzer. It's just my favorite. I recommend it to all of my friends. I recommend it to clients. I think it's so good. And before, I used to be obsessed with the Makeup Forever one, I think it's the HD one, I can't remember, the Pro Fusion, or I don't know, something like that. I was obsessed with that bronzer. Since I got the butter bronzer, I just consistently have been using it for probably about the last year, maybe last year and a half, maybe even 2 years. But I love the butter bronzer. I think it's so good. This is what I've been doing lately since probably about March or so. I've been going in with butter bronzer, and then I've been taking my MAC Skinfinish. This is in the shade Gold Deposit. It's so pretty, but I just take it with this little duo fiber brush, or any duo fiber brush you have. I'm using the Luxie 516 one. I've just been loving taking this right around my big ass forehead because, girl, the forehead is a 6 head. I think it just looks so pretty, especially for summertime. It just adds that glow that we just all want and need for summer. So I've been doing that. I'll probably do that actually. I mean, I'm in Texas. It never gets cold here, let's be real. It's always nice or raining. So I'll probably do that until my tan goes away. And then I've been taking my butter bronzer again and actually contouring with this. Probably been doing this for like the last week or so instead of going in with a separate contour. I love the NYX contours and the Kat Von D and Anastasia contours, but I've just been lazy. Like, that's all there is to it. I've just been lazy and I've just been doing this. This is the Luxie 552 tapered highlighting brush. I think it's just perfect for contour. I actually got this in my BoxyCharm. What I've been doing, instead of swiping away, I've been packing it. I feel like that makes it look a little better, and sometimes, I don't know why, I feel like when I bake my under eyes, I feel like it's kind of been grabbing lately to my T-zone area and it looks a little heavy, so I've been doing this, and this has been working out for me. That's not as peachy as I want it to be. I feel like I still might like Kat Von D Petal just a little bit more, but that actually doesn't look bad. It looks really good under the skin. Like, it looks very smooth and flawless. I wish it was just a little bit brighter, but sometimes studio lights can wash the makeup out because you know, you just need bright lights for filming. Try something on camera and around all these lights and I'm like, ugh, I don't like it, I don't like the way it looks. And then when I go out into natural light, it looks really nice. So I have to keep that in mind sometimes. Okay, we're gonna move on to blush, and I'm gonna take this blush from Note Cosmetics. This was also in my BoxyCharm, my most recent one. I just put that video up. I'll link it below if you guys wanna see it. I wanna test this blush out again because I mentioned in that video, it looked a little patchy on one side, and this is so fucking pigmented. I go in way too heavy with blush, so I'm trying to learn my lesson. I know I close one eye when I do my blush, I don't know why, I just feel like it helps me concentrate. I've always done that. Even when I was younger in high school, people always make fun of me for it, but I can't help it. Old habits die hard, people. I'm just gonna blend everything together. I always do this. Sometimes I don't add it in my videos and sometimes I do, but I feel like this just helps blend everything together, like the contour, the blush, the bronzer. I never ever skip the step, even though sometimes it might not be in my videos, but I just feel like it's necessary for me. And also, since I do go in so heavy with the blush, that helps me tone it down just a little bit. Okay, so my battery just died, and of course none of my other extra batteries were charged because that is a hot mess at its finest. So I don't remember where I left off. I think I was doing blush, but I just went ahead and did my lower lash line. Let me tell you guys what I used. So I took a little bit of the Dose of Colors liner. I put it in my waterline, and then I used Rustic and Cypress Umber to smoke out the liner. So I'm gonna take some highlighter. I have the Kylie loose highlighters. I've been using Santorini. Is this Santorini? Yeah, I've been using Santorini and I love it. It's stunning, but I haven't used Fiji yet. So we're gonna try Fiji. Have you guys tried these Kylie highlighters? I don't hear anybody talking about them. I hear mostly people talk about her palettes and her lip products, but I feel like I don't hear people talk about these loose highlighters. That's really pretty. Man, that's gorgeous. Let's go ahead and move on. So as you guys know, let me go ahead and grab it. I did purchase Fix Plus. I've mentioned before that this used to break me out so bad back in the day, but I wanted to give it another chance. So I got the coconut one and I used it one time, and to be honest, I didn't really see a difference, but I'm not gonna use Fix Plus because I know everybody and their mama uses Fix Plus. I wanna use the E.L.F. Hydrating Coconut Mist. This I've used like 2 or 3 times and it's so nice, and this is only like $6, I think. Oh, I just love coconut. I love coconut. Dude, okay, so I've used this like 3 times, 4 times maybe, and look at how much I used already. That's insane. My issue is that with facial sprays, I just love to douse the shit out of my face. Okay, I only have a few more products to try. I have this brow gel from E.L.F. Oh, this is a clear brow gel, so I don't know if this is really gonna make a difference. Look at the applicator, it's so tiny. Let's just go ahead and try this. Why the F not? The only time I really go in with brow gels is if I'm wearing a pencil, because pencils just don't wanna stay on my skin since I'm so oily. I have on dip brow today, I don't know if I mentioned that or not. Or if I have a lot of powder in my brows or highlighter, I'll go in with a brow gel just to clean them up. But other than that, I don't really use brow gels. Like, I don't have crazy brows where I feel like I have to set them. Yeah, that's that. That was really affordable. It was only like $4, I think. And then let's go ahead and use this mascara. I have this Wet n Wild one. This is the Skinny Mascara. I got this for my lower lashes because I feel like I need to be a high maintenance bitch. Like, it's time I step it up. I need to be more high maintenance than I already am. And I need a mascara for my lower lashes. I wanna be that person, okay? This was really cheap too. I think this was like $4 or $5. This wand is so tiny. I usually like a mascara after like a week or 2 after it dries out a little bit. I feel like when it's new, it's just too fresh, you know? Probably won't have an opinion on this today. Let's move on to the lippies. So I'm gonna take this from ColourPop. This is the Lippy Stick in Bound, and I mentioned in my haul that this is so pink. Oh, this is eating me alive. I'm just gonna try it. This makes my teeth look so yellow. I look fucking disgusting. This just, oh my God, this is so bad. Okay, I'm gonna go over it with this gloss from Dose of Colors. This is in the shade Can You Not? Please, sweet Lord in heaven, fix this mess. No, this has gotta go. It's gotta come off. Hold, please. I just put the gloss on by itself. It looks so much better. So much better. Oh my God, no. No pink for me. Just no. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little bit of Kylie Santorini, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of this in my inner corner. this is just what I love putting in my inner corner lately. I think it just looks so pretty. Put it right under the arch of my brow. That other one is just, it's not popping enough. Oh yes. I decided to fix my hair and look cute for the end of the video. I want to look cute for you guys. And I just felt so ratchet with that ponytail, so I was like, let me just curl my hair real quick, just so I can show my YouTube people that I'm trying. Even though I hate doing my hair, I did it for y'all. But yeah, so far everything seems okay. Of course I have to see how it wears throughout the day and how everything lasts. But I think what I like so far out of everything, definitely the Dose of Colors gloss. This is so pretty. This is like my new favorite gloss at the moment. And then also, I think my favorite has got to be these lashes and this shadow right here. This is so pretty. The way that the light catches it, like every time I go into a different room, I see how the light catches it and it just looks so sparkly. It looks so gorgeous, and I'm definitely gonna have to pick up more of these. So yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to show you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it took me so long to do. I don't know what happened with life these last few weeks. It just wasn't working out for me, you know? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you again so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below as always. Make sure you subscribe before you go. Give me a thumbs up before you leave. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.